我晚餐韭菜15%，抱歉。Hello， 欢迎大家收看解我说频道。这张今天要玩的是 Hogwarts Legacy， 霍格华尔的传承。玩他，现在是我玩，又不是他们玩。对。这个直播主是来干嘛？
Why would the door lead us here? Sebastian, look.
对，我们回顾这一点。应该是讲那次断线了，这边的剧情完全不见了，在另外一个直播。先吃我的波比亚先，慢慢看。哎呀
Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Sian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Revelio.
啊，既然做完了。
Meet me near the ruins of Falbutton Castle. After dark, do not tell anyone.
用你的 Apple 环保袋去丢啊！你买 iPhone 的那个 Apple。 哎呀，这样拍起来哦，你用 Apple 的拍。
Need a I remind you that you are studying at
晚
Hogwarts
上你们
and
这些学
not
生还
the
不回
Three
房间。
Broomsticks?
Revelio.
Another horror at this rate. So get your head out of your...
他们很自由。他现在好像不懂这个怎样看。
You should be more careful.
一批鬼。
Pooricle baby.
接下一个主线，做习天文课，做天文学的地方。还没有2个 mission。
She did say that.
I thought she did.
Revelio.
Oh. It was not a bite from a flea.
She did say it was quite fierce, which doesn't...
Aloha Mora.
它这个 game 唯一的坏处啊是解锁那边啊，没有什么新本本。
Revelio.
你无法得到更多的回复神的。说不定能够要画龙点睛，再跟你大二。
Aloha Mora.
不要开宝。又有猫炉，可是它猫撸猫的动作每次这样吧。那可惜在还没有做多一点哦。
Revelio. Can I help you?
I believe you can. I'm so phony.
Can I help you? I believe you
and
can.
I need help from someone who's at least a 5th year. Are you familiar with Herodiana Byrne? Don't answer that. Of course you're not. No one seems to know of her but me. She's only the single greatest Depulso master of all time, even taught at Hogwarts, briefly.
How interesting. I'm amazed I've never heard of her.
It's a travesty she's not more well known. I often read about great witches in my limited free time. There are many. Whilst reading about her, I learned that she built a secret Depulso training room here at Hogwarts. But in typical clever Herodiana fashion, one cannot access it unless one knows Depulso, which of course, 3rd years aren't taught.
And you're a 3rd year, so...
Quick one, aren't you? According to what I've read, her signature outfit may still be there. I would love to see it. Would you get Herodiana's signature outfit and show it to me?
How did Herodiana Byrne become famous by casting Depulso?
She once saved orphans from a wild Graphorn by banishing it over Stonehenge. That's on Salisbury Plain. She once banished a meddlesome dark wizard all the way to Durmstrang while she was in the Alps. That one may have been exaggerated, but lots of the stories about her certainly aren't.
What ended up happening to Herodiana Byrne?
In her later years, she taught at Hogwarts, but only for a short while, just long enough to build a secret hall, it appears. Then one day, she just disappeared. Some say she actually banished herself. No one knows for sure.
How did Herodiana...
She once said...
If you tell me where to go, I'll see what I can do about it.
Simply go to the Hall of Herodiana. It's at the base of the Defense Against the Dark Arts Tower. There, you'll find a series of Depulso puzzles concealing pieces of Herodiana's ensemble.
Very well. I shall let you know if I find anything.
I can't wait to see Herodiana's famous ensemble.
Sophronia, could you
Of course. If you solve them all, you'll be rewarded with Herodiana Byrne's signature outfit, which I would very much like to see.
Revelio.
Well, did you find the Hall of Herodiana?
我来找着要填进去。一高楼我还在做。哦，你也懂在最高楼，虽然是蛮逻辑。
Why do we have to take astronomy? It's not even magic.
现在 astronomy 是在晚上上课这样子。
And your reading is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
这天文学好像蛮适合在晚上上课的。
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
可是如果他的天文学在早上做很乖啊，的确是晚上比较适合。
Here, I can adjust that for
No,
you.
no, bring it into focus on your own.
哎，还有点bug酱哦，这个 NPC。哎，这个 bug 很够力哦，我要录下来哦。什么东西？这是怎样玩这个？哦，对表。
Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the Highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Dismiss.
Hello again. Brilliant class, wasn't it? I prefer astronomy over potions, don't you? Of course, we Ravenclaws tend to do well in any class.
Oh, hello, Amit. Nice to see you again.
did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplor. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could. A lot of good that did. How
Revelio.
am I serious, and my hands are too cold to use a telescope? It's a dog, isn't it?
The constellations are beautiful. Not sure they're worth dying of a cold for, but they are beautiful.
Professor Shah's just about as cold and distant as the bloody stars she wants us to chart. Ugh, not how I wanted to spend my evening.
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new. Revelio.
Steam night for stargazing. Do not let it be wasted.
Not sure what you can learn from these astronomy tables that you can't learn from a cup of tea leaves.
The perfect night for... Oh, hello again.
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
需要有人帮忙找到它吗？这样子望远镜。
I had a feeling there would be a catch to that telescope.
No. I certainly wasn't trying to bribe you or anything. But...
Wait.
Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
Hello.
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we?
我要给犯人弄跌死物在地上。
The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
Lumos,
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The gobstone. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
这个学生真胆小哦。
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I expected.
Revelio. Amit, could I ask you something?
Oh, certainly.
Where precisely is the table we're looking for?
According to an old astronomer's chronicle I found in the library, it may be somewhere along the castle wall.
Why are you so fascinated with stars?
I suppose because there is so much to learn about them. I mean, there is plenty to learn about a lot of subjects, but astronomy seems limitless. Always something new being discovered. They are forever discovering new moons and stars. In fact, they discovered a new planet just 50 years ago.
Actually, that's all I wanted to know.
Oh, very well then.
Amit, could I ask you something?
Oh, certainly.
Why are you so fascinated with stars?
I suppose because there is plenty to learn about a lot of subjects, but they are forever discovering new moons and stars. In fact, they discovered a new planet just 50 years ago.
Actually, that's all I wanted to know.
Oh, very well then.
Revelio. Amit, could I... Where? Actually... Confringo! Incendio!
You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh no, not this close to school, Amit.
Look! I think you should do the honors. Go on, try it out.
Revelio.
Boom.
The constellation should appear near the center of your view. I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Thank you, Amit. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
Revelio.
Never do get tired of seeing the astronomy tower at night. What a view.
到达10，留24的。
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Here, I can adjust.
You know.
That for
No, no. Bring it into focus on your own. Throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia. AD, some of your teacups. You just. In your stargazing hours outside. With Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for
No, no. Bring it into focus on.
Revelio.
原来一部影片有被搞死，很神奇。
Manners are important, though, aren't they? We think we have an intruder in our midst. Seems I scared off the little puffskin. Oh, you've made a mistake. may want to move. No, too harsh. A little pruning is in order. Back to the dirt with you.
Revelio. Confringo! Incendio! Revelio! Levioso! Accio! Depulso! Revelio! Totalis.
I heard. What's this?
Depulso! The beasts are safer now. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio. A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time. Revelio.
我们录完全部猫也讲。没。等下我会share一个1分钟影片给你看哦，给全部人看哦。那个 bug 我觉得很砸到下。
Revelio. I should come back to this another time. Perhaps I'll come back to this.
说小鱼三三小鱼三三小鱼三什么来了？看你留言什么东西？有一个朋友去留言，那个电脑连到很奇怪哦。
I don't think I'm ready for this just yet. I should come back to this another time.
哦，有一个我从中不能做，他需要那个技能，取得并使用。会学消遣。
Hasn't seen this many plants here before. Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Revelio.
他这个真的可以做很多东西。这要读出手梦啊！白线应该可以。还要大型子。我会学个东西。作业感满满。阿索。
What are you up to now?
还有20个，你是讲你的游戏还是我的游戏？20个什么？ 是原神的东西。游戏精华什么游戏？我蛮好奇的嘞。Pass 啊 ，OK。
Revelio. Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
对于黑魔法感到好奇。
The dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous' family history is personal to him.
假如我不能学，或许我说错了，不需要告诉我，你可以告诉我。这种东西，我好奇。
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
校长表示，他都不是很严的。对酷刑咒术吗？不知道。
What does the Cruciatus curse do?
It's known as the torture curse. Crucio. It inflicts intense, excruciating pain on the victim. Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
也刚刚 po 出去他影片了，我叫你去看一下。
Revelio
没有我们爆雷的东西。 23。而且0、1、2、3、4、5、18、19。0、1、2、3、4、5、8字。天，那个冷气机还可以顶2个小时，这样1个小时就。2、3。拍摄。哇，我之前那冷气都没有讲。
Revelio.
被又要买。
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lawing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble. What can I do for you today? I hope to see you again. Farewell for now. Here you found a bit of treasure in the forest. Venture, my
Mine now, demi-guys.
Hello there, come on in. Plenty to look at here. Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there? Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there? Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
他的钱很快用干。
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Levioso. Incendio. Confringo. Accio. Cabalso. Lumos. Reparo.
Accio.
但没有学到吗？9点半要到你那边。
Could this be Mr. Oakes' campsite? Einrock's loyalists, just ahead. Should I take them by force or be discreet?
I heard something. Perhaps it was the wind.
用古代魔法投出。
Oh, yeah. Another human. Pity. Not right. How did you do that? I won't rest. You can't stop us.
Levioso.
Stop! I'm afraid of heights!
Confringo.
Help! Seems your heart isn't in this at all.
Confringo.
Oh. Losing your stride.
Now to find out what happened here.
Revelio.
Adelaide said that her uncle kept notes of his trades, maps. Perhaps these landmarks will lead me to him. Mr. Oakes' trade journal.
Depulso. Revelio.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Revelio.
Revelio. Confringo. Depulso. Depulso.
Incendio. Revelio. This looks intriguing.
Lumos.
Revelio.
Should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
多大个啊！这个。
Hasn't seen this many plants here before.
要可以玩 Animal Crossing 哦，这个 game 可以建篱笆那些，我的。还可以建塔条。可以做泥巴哇，太夸张了。可以把它收。 底洞来的那个游戏，颜色 OK 了。
Thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
在自己的房间真的可以玩很久。
Revelio. Accio. Confringo. Levioso. Depulso. This must be the entrance to the Hall of Herodiana. Well, here it is. The Hall of Herodiana. Better go inside and find those puzzles. Depulso. Revelio. Now to see if Herodiana Burn was as good as Sophronia said she was. Depulso. Revelio. Depulso. Accio. Confringo. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
哦，给那个门撞死。
That wasn't too hard. Wonder what's next. Revelio. Reparo. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Depulso. Accio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Depulso. I think I'm getting the hang of this now. Just one left. Accio. Accio.
觉得这个点完去。大概懂。哦，逼宫诶。
Incendio. Capolso. Revelio. Repulsor! Accio! Levioso! Incendio! Confringo! I see. The switch reset everything. Good to know. Accio! Protego! Accio!
Oh shit. 话然后
Accio!
啊，按错载了，白痴。
Accio! Protego! Accio! Repulsor! Accio! Accio! Accio!
弄到。 我说啊，喵了，我都怕第一集玩完了没？啊？看完跟玩完不同意思哦。这样讲了呗。不可以这样了咯，没玩过第一。有个假假，那个才玩前面的序章吧，我应该是。还好意思讲哦，我做过。咦？阿基尔，有很多人会 start 在这一边哦。这样子，跳过去，不高，跳不到啊。
Revelio。
这个壁纸里，对吧？哇，这个有没有特地开大声影响我？阿 Q。
Revelio。
哪里？还这样的动，还有吧，下面也点名不好，要去对面吧。
阿基尔。Revelio。阿基尔。
哦，谁了？我看看。
Revelio.
哇，若秋安，我Legacy 卡着我试试。阿尼奇，该不会是有爸爸的？下这一边走。
Revelio.
哦，真的有 bug 嘞！他那个趴着是啊，他有一些石头没有不见，弄到我人不能走过去。刚才他们一直转圆圈，他妈的，我一直觉得不逻辑哦，那个趴着。浪费我时间啊！又感觉写什么旁边有石头啊，我看别人的没有了。我白白在那边站，然后这边 reset。
I see. The switch reset everything. Good to know.
那人一下子就 soft 了。
That's the last of them. Seems that wasn't too hard. Wonder what's next.
Next， 被他骗我时间了。
Heard you defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard.
All those new expensive schools we bought you, and you leave them on Captain Shine in 3/4? You are damn lucky that the station guard found them first. I'm sending a rememberable in the post by the... I could undo.
Why would anyone bother sending secret love letters if you want to win me?
Sophronia, I solved all the puzzles in the Hall of Herodiana.
Incredible! Then you found Herodiana's outfit. May I see it?
Of course. Behold.
Oh, how grand! You'll look as majestic as Herodiana herself, the greatest Depulso master of all time. You're my second favorite hero!
Wonder who lives here. Likely this astronomy table will be best used when it's dark. Knowing Amit, he's likely studied here. That's it. Revelio. Now, I'm only trying to help. Everything's all right now.
玻璃兽，我们要走哪一次呢？对呀、就懂了。
Revelio.
一直挖钱的那一个。还有宝可梦哦，我在想是还 shiny 吗？还有一个
Settle yourself.
颜色
Mean
不
you
一
no
样。
harm.
百宝袋。 哎，开始摆 Halloween 的东西，该不会是因为主题
Revelio.
Welcome back. Have you finished your assignment?
Revelio. Reporting back, Professor. Assignment's all finished.
Well done. Shows good discipline. Wisdom is a golden snitch, as they say, and you're proving a skilled seeker in that regard. Let us practice Arresto Momentum. A charm, incidentally, created to stop Quaffles from plummeting straight to the ground during a Quidditch match. Precise, deliberate movements.
哇，点阵指出这一个，就是说有点长。
Oh.
Very good. I recommend practicing your new spell as much as possible. Perhaps before we leave here.
Arresto Momentum.
That's it. Keep it up.
Revelio. Professor, do you have a moment?
Yes, what is it?
In class, I heard you mention the Toyohashi Quidditch team.
I did. The Toyohashi Tengu are from Japan.
Hey, from
Dominant,
Japan?
known for their rigorous training. They practice near the Mahutokoro School of Magic, often battling both tempestuous seas and violent storms, in addition to each other. Tournament play is almost always easier for the Tengu than their training sessions.
I take it you're a fan.
Fan? I was being groomed to play on their team. And I would have been a Tengu, if not for a bit of bad luck.
If you were that good, I can't believe a bit of bad luck could end your entire Quidditch career.
I was excellent. My ability on a broom had nothing to do with what happened. I was betrayed by someone I trusted. Myself. I did not see clearly, and I paid a dear price. My best friend Asuka and I were being groomed to play on the team together. I as keeper, and she as chaser. She was breathtaking. She once corkscrewed through 3 players and scored before they even turned their heads. But as tryouts for the Tengu got closer, she panicked. I did not realize the extent of her panic until it was too late. She wanted so desperately for both of us to play together that she had slipped Felix Felicis into our tea before we were to show them our skills.
Liquid luck? That's illegal, isn't it?
It is indeed. I knew within minutes that something was different. I had never played so well. And Asuka was playing more beautifully than I had ever seen. When I confronted her afterwards, she admitted what she had done. I withdrew from consideration immediately.
But it wasn't your fault. You didn't know about the potion in the tea.
It does not matter. My flying that day was not my own. I could not live with myself. So, I withdrew and explained to them why. I burned my broom in disgrace.
What happened to Asuka? Did she burn her broom as well?
Asuka played for the Tengu for 2 seasons.
You didn't report her? Tell them what she'd done?
Her fate was not mine to decide. My fate is in my hands, as your fate is in yours.
Thank you, Professor. I shall remember what you've told me.
这是另外讲。
Revelio. It's like a place right out of a storybook. Revelio. I should investigate. Revelio. Revelio. Depulso. Revelio. Depulso. Levioso. Accio. Assignment's all finished. Confringo. Levioso.
You shouldn't go about stealing.
Yes.
You know.
I'm just...
Lumos. Accio. Revelio.
And where did I set my traps? The lower or upper Hogsmeade?
Revelio. Revelio. Tricus Totalis. Revelio. Revelio. Tricus Totalis. Revelio. Arrest them.
It isn't Laura Treadwell's guardian angel.
Incendio. Confringo. Arresto Momentum. It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts. Revelio. Depulso. Revelio. Depulso. Arresto Momentum. Accio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo! Merlin himself would be proud. Revelio. Compulso. Revelio. Revelio. Reparo. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Revelio. Depulso. Revelio.
这即将到个地方，变可。
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
That student defeated our encampment in the tower. You won't be able to stop it.
This is almost too easy.
Come on, I've been paying attention.
Yes.
Oh.
Your little magic tricks won't distract me. I won't rest. No! I will make you pay.
Revelio. Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
Reparo.
Here's one of those tables Professor Shaw mentioned. Revelio.
When the war is over, goblins will rule over wizards at last.
我死掉了，从上面跳下来。我那个东西不能用是吗？魔法师很烂哦，从上面掉下来会死掉。可以用魔法了吗？
Up for a bit of dying, are we? Enjoy suffering, do you?
要回去卖东西。
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Take your time looking about. Plenty of wonderful books to stoke a curious mind like yours. A pleasure doing business with you. Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there? Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
每次玩完的我都要回去我房间收集材料，他妈，好有作业感。都收集材料。
You should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
但是又不能缩小啊，如果整个房间太窄。 肥，把人大便。还好我没有把那桌子收。 哦，吓到我！谢谢订阅山羊女娲女瓜还是女娲？我想问啊，娃娃少一个女字怎样练？我要娃娃少一个女字旁怎样练？啊，我以为你懂。 不要懂了。娃娃少一个女字旁怎样练？女龟龟。刚才有人订阅我频道，我整个人直接被吓死了，那个声音。啊？怎么没？
Revelio.
我可不可以请一个工人帮我养这些动物？对哦，我要放动物出来，我的妈！哦，真的是会有极限的。
I'll look after you.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
变有限了。药水好像。我很久没有找植物学的那个。
Off on another adventure, are we?
Professor, I was wondering where you're from. What's your background?
Oh, how nice of you to ask. Well, let's see. I grew up in London, right on the Thames.
London 6点半。我还以为你是从龙庄来的。
Forgive me. I was sure you must have been raised in the countryside.
I used to dream of just that. But it wasn't until I came to Hogwarts that I felt truly at home. Mind you, it did take some time, and whilst it is my fervent hope that each student eventually feels as at home here as I do, it is not always the case.
I suppose that makes sense.
Well, we each bloom differently, don't we? Some of us, like Devil's Snare, thrive in the shadows, whilst others crave the attention of a bouncing bulb. And we each grow and thrive according to our own plan. Oh, I was terribly nervous when I arrived at the castle. You see, as a child, I knew nothing of witches or wizards. You can imagine how astonished I was to receive my letter from Hogwarts. I spent a good deal of time alone in either the greenhouse or the library my first days here.
It does take a while to adjust to being here.
Precisely, and I was remarkably fortunate. In fact, a 7th year took me under her wing during those first days. She remains one of my dearest friends.
Was it Serona Ryan?
It was indeed. How on earth did you know that?
Serona has been a good friend to me as well. In fact, I retrieved a box of letters from Mrs. Sprottle for her.
Oh, darling Mrs. Sprottle. She was always astonished I knew as much magic as I did, being Muggle-born. I dare say you'll find that the friends you make here at Hogwarts will last a lifetime.
Now, I'd best get to my recent delivery from the Magic Neep. Mr. Teasdale promised me quite an assortment of seeds this week. Lovely to see you.
Lovely. Chinese garbage. 这个 game 真的可以在中国出，你以为
How wonderful to see
他
you
们不在
again.
意吗？哇，被封杀，那摆明是讲我们不要在中国出。
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be
Levioso.
ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort.
Oh, 这盒子。哦，可以移来移去。
Well done! Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa here in the greenhouse. I've set some crates out for you in the next room.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You're a natural.
我3堂课要上课。
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Oh, 这个图原来是。
I suppose it's nice that Poppy is befriending humans for a change.
Stirred clockwise.
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you... I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Wand at the ready. Focus. Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention.
Diffindo 这个标志这样熟了，我们要啊 ？I don't know 。那这个不是 Harry Potter 那个头的标志。
Very good. It seems you have a grasp on Diffindo. I would encourage you once again to practice here in the classroom, for your sake and that of everyone else.
可是满威也会练魔法。
It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction.
好像很强。
As I mentioned earlier, Diffindo can be versatile but dangerous. Good to see you continuing to practice.
Professor Sharp, do you have a moment?
Depends on how you intend to use it.
可以跟我分享你担任正帅气的。
I saw an aura badge on your desk and was wondering if you could tell me more about your time as an aura.
Observant. I suppose I could indulge you for a moment. Spent years tracking down reprobates who dealt in artifacts of dark magic origin.
感觉很刺激。
That sounds positively exhilarating.
Exhilarating? It was at that. While it lasted, at any rate. I enjoyed a great deal of success as an aura. However, success can make one complacent if one's confidence is not tempered by humility. One overstep in battle changed everything.
May I ask what happened?
Yes, well, I suppose it's a matter of record. My partner and I had tracked a suspect to a harbor in Scarborough, trying to smuggle shrunken heads of all things. I had deduced that he was working alone. I was mistaken, and they knew we were coming. From the moment we stepped onto the ship, well, I barely escaped with my life. My partner wasn't so lucky.
I suppose being an aura is dreadfully dangerous. I'm sorry.
It is at that. But survival is not guaranteed for any of us. Pay attention. And not just within my class. This is what I must impress upon you all. A potion and a poison may be a mere breath apart, until you consume the wrong one.
Well said, Professor.
Oh, 占卜课还没有上。我好像是。为什么占卜课是要上楼
？Ironically, I didn't see ahead of time how bored I'd be in divination class.
表情。
Knowledgeable.
Hello again, Adelaide. Any word of your uncle?
Still nothing, I'm afraid. I'd be grateful for any help you could provide. As I mentioned, he'd planned to set up camp north of here.
What do we have here?
I hope those assignments were challenging enough for you.
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious, based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come. What do you see in your own future?
我看见胜利，我感觉到危险，看见力量，决定。我不确定。
I honestly don't know, Professor.
At times, the future is murky to us all. As with rippling water, one must wait for things to settle before the reflection becomes clear. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things. Channel your magic towards your targets. You have it! Now, why not practice the new spell on the training dummy?
猎人还嫌那个魔法早，其实我觉得已经很够了，不需要让。
Descendo.
Excellent. I think you have it.
What do we have here? A demiguise. Professor, do you have a moment?
I do.
I was wondering how you decided to teach divination.
The art of divination is an important yet often misunderstood branch of magic. Those of us who possess the sight are rare, and, as is often the case with the unique among us, we can frequently be misread, even feared. When I was granted the opportunity to teach others about my gift and the good it can do, I was most grateful.
I see. Natty told me that you and she moved here from Uganda, where she had attended Wagadu.
Yes, Natsai and I both loved Uganda and Wagadu, but we are happily settled here now. I had foreseen such a change, but did not know the details until it occurred. I was glad of the outcome. You would be wise to remember that the consequences of our actions are complex. And so, divining what is to come is not as simple as gazing into a crystal ball or studying the bottom of a teacup.
I find it truly intriguing, even if I don't fully understand it.
Intriguing. That is one word for it. And I'm certain you will come to understand many things more deeply in the days ahead. You are a student at Hogwarts, after all. It cannot have escaped you that we in the wizarding world are forever navigating the seemingly inexplicable.
Of course, Professor.
Now, I know that we both have places to be. Not because I have the sight, mind you, but because I am a professor and you are a student. I have enjoyed our conversation.
Mine now, Demi-guys.
Knockback Jinx Flipendo. Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Revelio. Revelio. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Halloween is...
I was wondering when I'd see you again. Let's look at what we have, shall we? Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
What will I do without her?
Hello? Is something the matter?
Most decidedly, yes. My precious mooncalf, Biscuit, was abducted by poachers up north. All the vicious brutes. I tried to fight back, but I was no match for them.
I'm sorry about your mooncalf, Mr.
Garnuff. Just Garnuff. I'm only one goblin. Not a particularly brave one at that. I have no chance against a pack of bloodthirsty poachers. Oh, my poor Biscuit. I can only hope she's able to escape.
Why do you suppose the poachers took Biscuit?
I have no idea. Mooncalf dung's highly valuable for fertilizing magical plants. But I cannot imagine poachers care much about gardening. Who knows what they'll do to her? She could be flogged, skinned, gutted and stuffed. I assume. Oh, Biscuit.
A mooncalf is an unusual pet. Why did you choose Biscuit?
She followed me one evening, wouldn't leave my side. Never thought I was one for a pet of any kind. But now I can't imagine life without her. Mooncalves are often thought of as silly, simple-minded creatures. But I've seen great depth of character in Biscuit. I wouldn't trade her for a hippogriff or a hippopotamus, or even a goose that lays golden eggs.
I'll keep an eye out for your mooncalf, Garniff.
How kind. If only all of Wizardkind was as gracious to goblins. If you do see her and can bring her safely home to me, I promise to reward you for your efforts. Do keep an eye out for her, and be careful out there. Poachers are an unscrupulous lot.
I should try and rescue Garniff. Sounds as if I'd need to head north to find those poachers.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Psst, over here. Quietly. I'm glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And after you told me that Rookwood and Harlow were after you, I decided that you were the perfect person to join me in taking them down. For good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
Can't we just bypass Officer Singer and go directly to the Ministry?
Do you think they will listen to a student? Only Officer Singer can start an investigation. The Ministry will come in later.
You seem to be very determined in stopping Rookwood and Harlow. Why?
I knew men like him in Uganda. I know how bad things can get if they are not stopped. It's a long story, one I promise to share when we have more time. For now, let's do what we came to do.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards. but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Harlow is here after all.
Revelio.
I wonder what that does.
Accio.
That didn't work. Perhaps something with a bit more force.
Repulsor.
That did it.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Depulso. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty. Dead end. Must be another way in.
Wingardium Leviosa. Depulso. Accio.
Revelio. Accio. That looks as if it might raise the gate. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Depulso. Accio.
Well done. I will be right up. I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door. That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Hallow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Yeah, restrain the beast!
High Wing.
Do you know that hippogriff?
Get this thing back now!
Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Blasted! There's gotta be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere. I hope Natty stays out of trouble.
Oh, wait.
Revelio. Depulso. Revelio. Depulso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Not the safest place to sneak into. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Hogwarts is very lucky they've got protection charms, if you ask me.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio. Petricus Totalis. Revelio. Revelio. Petricus Totalis. Incendio.
Nice try.
Leviosa. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. I hope Natty's having an easier time of it.
You're going home in a wooden box! Levioso! How's the view?
Oh shit.
Oh, did I hurt you?
Accio. Incendio. Leviosa.
What is happening?
Confringo. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. 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 Highwing, it's all right. There we go.
There you are.
Come on.
Hello, Mom.
Hurry.
That's not Momo. Oh. 这紧张的呼吸声。啊，刚才还有 mission field 的。哦。
哈哦！ There's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run. Faster, High Wing!
I wonder if anyone can see us from the castle. This is amazing!
It's incredible, isn't it?
exciting.
It was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Hallow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Hallow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Hallow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you. I have learned of a wizard who is being harassed by Hallow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Hallow down. We should speak with him together. Meet me at his home.
I assume you have news regarding the goblin you mentioned. Why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that and our next steps?
When you have a moment, please stop by the room of requirement. Deke tells me he has something to share with you.
Highwing, go!
I would not want someone like Harlow looking for me.
I should dismount here.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Regarding Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium, but my efforts were in vain. Meet me outside the Slytherin common room. We need to talk.
Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
I believe so. He supposedly has evidence against Hallow. We need to speak with him.
Why did he challenge that horrible man?
Are you all right? We're looking for Mr. Bickle.
My husband is dead. He killed him.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mrs. Bickle. Who killed your husband?
Theophilus Harlow. I'm sure of it. He's been threatening my husband for weeks and... Oh, where is my son? Where is Archie?
He must be around here somewhere. When did you last see him?
Archie was home with his father while I was out. His satchel's missing. Hopefully he's just gone wandering, as he's prone to do. I hope he wasn't here when when my husband...
Do you know which way Archie might have gone?
He has a little hideout in the forest south of here. He never wanders far. But if he witnessed Harlow doing something to his father, I'm afraid to leave, in case he comes back home.
What reason would Harlow have to kill your husband?
My husband had been looking into Harlow's dealings and discovered some of what he's been up to. I begged him to leave it alone, but he was convinced that...
Is there anything more you can tell me about Harlow?
He's Victor Rookwood's second in command. A miserable, awful creature. Vicious and murderous.
We'll find your son, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. What am I going to do?
Please do not worry, Mrs. Bickle. We will bring Archie home.
May I ask you something, Mrs. Bickle?
I'll answer what I can.
We'll find your son.
Thank you.
Revelio.
When I took the letter we found to Officer Singer, she told me about Mr. Bickle. He had been doing the same thing we are, providing Officer Singer with evidence to take down Harlow. I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but we were too late.
Oh, 各位观众晚安了，拜拜。